prove that the second law of Newton is the real law. It means we have derived the first law and third law from the second law of Newton. The second law of Newton, as we know that F is equal to ma. So in absence of external force, that is F is equal to 0. So m into A is equal to 0, so m not is equal to 0. So A is equal to 0. It means the body either is in rest or in moving uniform velocity. It is the first law. So Newton's second law proves the first law of motion. Now we come to third law. Let two bodies having masses m1 and m2 are approaching to each other u1 and u2 velocity. So net momentum m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to 0. After collision, its momentum becomes m1 v1 plus m2 v2 So according to law of conservation of momentum that momentum always remains constant. It means m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to constant. m1 v1 plus m2 v2 is equal to constant. Hence, m1 u1 plus m2 u2 is equal to m1 v1 plus m2 v2. So m1 u1 minus m1 v1 plus m2 v2 minus m2 u2 is equal to, so minus m1 v1 minus m1 u1 is equal to m2 v2 minus m2 u2, that is delta p1 is equal to delta p2. Hence delta p2 plus delta p1 is equal to 0. Now dividing by del t, so delta p2 upon del t plus delta p1 upon del t is equal to 0. So f2 plus f1 is equal to 0. So F2 is equal to minus F1. It is the third. It is the third. Hence Newton's second law derives the first law and third law both. So we can say that the second law is the real law of the Newton, and first law and third law, it is the supplementary form of the second law. Okay. Now we move towards the impulse of force. Now we move impulse of force. Impulse of force. It is the temporary effect of force acting on any body, for a short time. It is denoted by I is equal to F into del T, its unit Newton into second. Impulse is always a working form of force. It means it changes the position or orientation of the body. Now we have to prove that I is equal to del T, that is impulse is equal to change in momentum. We know that I is equal to F into delta T, and F is equal to delta P upon delta T into del T. So I is equal to del T, so del T cancel, so I is equal to del T. अर्थात change in momentum. Change in momentum, it does not mean the rate of change of momentum. So the rate of change of momentum, we show that it is a working form. The position and the shape is always going to be change of the body when the force is going to be act on it. So it is the impulse of force. Now another question, that is getting off third law of Newton. From the principle of linear conservation momentum. From the principle of linear conservation of momentum. Let two bodies M1 and M2 are approaching to each other with U1 and U2 velocity, and after collision it collide and take away with V1 and V2 velocity. So the change in momentum, the change in the force applied on each other F12 plus F21. So it is in equilibrium, hence the total force is equal to 0. So F12 is equal to delta P12 upon delta T plus F12 F21 and delta P21 upon delta T is equal to 0. So m delta P12 plus m delta P21 is equal to 0. Hence delta P12 delta P12 plus delta P21 is equal to 0. So delta P12 is equal to minus delta P21. It is the principle of linear conservation momentum.
हो गया
कितने
12 मिनट का होने वाला।
बस